the Chicago Bears.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And here we go from Chicago. Darius Davis to return it. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10.
What is up?
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
At the 32-yard line.
Williams from the gun. He finds W10 on the slant. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They gain 11 on that play. And it'll be first down Bears.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Williams off the play fake. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 6-0 lead right away. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end, and I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Chooses to bring this one out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Giants lining things up. First and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
Now here's Cam Scattergood on the ground. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
Going to the ground again on first. And he takes it down to the 33. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards at the end.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense. You make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. A handoff to Tracy. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Hit made by T.J. Edwards.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage. It sets up your play action. And it keeps that defense honest.
It's Scattergood on third. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Might be a sign of which way they're going to lean in clutch spots. Moving forward, partner. Early test on third down, and they chose to run for that first.
Yeah, no question that just infuses your confidence big time offensively. When you can run it in that situation and move the chains, yeah, they'll do it again.
Working inside the red zone. Forced out to his right. And he'll go down here at the 16.
The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
With the gun this time, here's Dart. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scattergood. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
First and goal, New York.
From the gun, here's Dart. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
Second down and goal.
Quick one to the outside by Dot. And a massive hit near the goal line to keep him out of the end zone. Scattaboo. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Giants finish off their opening drive. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Giants respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here comes Davis. He's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return, the Bears take over first and 10. At their own
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up second and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Short pass brought in. And he's hit just before he can pick up that first. So third and short coming up from the 33.
Gain of 6.
Giants into the nickel, third down. A give to Mixon up the middle. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be fourth now and less than a yard.
Almost 2 yards. It's fourth down.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. And facing fourth down, they're leaving the offense out there. Has his man caught by Odunze. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They hit for 16 yards on fourth down, and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out is going to carry on. Here's first and 10 from the 47.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Working from the gun, Williams. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Now, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
A 2-yard loss.
Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Third down. Here's Williams. That's Cox. This is Loveland. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears take a second quarter lead.
I got to say, with the type of throw that took, and then where he made that catch, it had taken all 11 defenders and maybe a couple extra from the sidelines to keep him out of the end zone. Not only did he earn it, I felt like he deserved that touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Dart out of the shotgun. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
60 Bison, 60 Cup my team. Cup, 60 Maverick, 60 them, 79 Broncos.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure alters the throw.
It's Scadaboo on 2nd down. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Going right back to Scadaboo. He dodged the tackle. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 32.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Scadaboo now from the gun. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And it looks great flying through the air, Brock. The problem's on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Driving forward with Scadaboo. Takes a tackle. He's still going. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. More from Soldier Field after this. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. He's going to tuck it and run. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
It's a loss of 5. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here goes Dart to the air. Brought in. And that's a New York touchdown. The Giants earn the chance to tie before halftime. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
Return coming from the 14. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. cannot, kicks it. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. It's a pick for 6.
No question they wanted a big play to begin their drive, but there's the monkey's paw. They got the big play, and not the way they wished for it. Instead, well, they got to rally themselves to get right back out there after watching their opponents celebrate in the end zone.
Sanders connects on the point after. And the Giants break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bears 14.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Return starts from the goal line. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
He should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. 2 in a row now have slipped away. Almost a very quick drive, but the drop kick gives him new life. This is 2nd down. Williams set to pass. That's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And hey, we see him under the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready up.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
To throw, here's Dart. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest, this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip the cap. They played that ball better than he could.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
3rd down now. Here's Dart. And once again, they can't connect. Not on the same page with his tight end. So that brings up 4th and long. The Giants are set to punt. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And they'll down this one just beyond the midfield stripe.
At their own 49-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. That's him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down.
Holland there on the coverage.
Working now from the gun. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. So 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. They'll air it out on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete. And no look on his first look of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pound that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. Going on first down. It's Dart. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Second and 10 now. Here's Dart. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. All set to go now from the 35. On first down, here's Dart. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Bears make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. One last play before the break.
What is it on?
Stick with the ground game here. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Calvin Austin on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. New York to the line. First and 10. On the handoff, here's Scatterboo. He's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
19, Tiger, 19.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
Running with Scatterboo. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
All set now, 1st and 10. Now Dart's going to the air. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down. Back to throw. Here starts. Bails out of the pocket quick. All the way to the right. It's intercepted. Kobe Bryant has it. And the Bears are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Following the incomplete pass, 2nd and 10 now from the 30. Williams will look to throw. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And he drives this one into the pouring rain. He calls for the fair catch and has it at the 22-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw.
Montez Smack rolling down. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Scatterboo here on the ground. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's good for a New York 1st down. All set to go now from the 35.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Giants.
On 1st down, this is Scatterboo. And he's not going to get anything out of this. The defense all over it, and they're going to take him out for a loss of 2.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. On the carry, this is Scatterboo. He started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Sent to the ground by Kyler Gordon.
And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He may have taken away that quick slant. Look easy there, Brock, even in zone coverage.
Yeah, it is not an easy route to stop, and you have to have tremendous eyes. I talked to you, Kate, and everybody about anticipation as a quarterback. It's the same thing for a cornerback in zone. He anticipated that route. It's Johnny on the spot.
At their own 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32. Williams from the gun. Connects downfield on target to Burton. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. A gain of 26 yards there. And that'll be 1st down Chicago.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
This is brought in. Big game here for Loveland. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears can tie it up after hitting Payton in the 3rd. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. It's Scatterboo. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On the ground, it's Scatterboo. Good pickup, but he's denied that first down. Stop comes at the 32-yard line. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. No run, it's Scatterboo. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Short pass brought in. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. We're still time through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Here's Scatterboo. And give him the 47-yard line, Brock, as he's nestled up right near that first down marker.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. Back-to-back carries here. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care if you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie. You can't get 1 yard for a first, you're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
On the move, past the 40. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just looking for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
From the gun, here's Dart. Couldn't find a completion on first down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up. You're forced to see the completion.
And that's a read goes backwards, Brock. They hand him a loss of 5. Offense up to the line fast.
He's brought down back at the 40-yard line.
Darts looking at this 3rd and long. Has him running the comeback. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. A good pass from the rookie out of Ole Miss, and he gets him a first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
And Dart's got him a fresh set of downs there as he slides to a stop.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Sideline throw reeled in by Neighbors.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a 3rd down.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open to beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit.
And he has the New York touchdown. The Giants take a fourth-quarter lead. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Giants break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bears 21.
Sanders all set to send it away.
Set to kick off.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a
Bears take
touchback.
over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Wanting to start the drive and mix it. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Give him a few yards on that run. It's second and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be third down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
39-yard line. A 1-yard gain. Brings up third and 6.
He'll throw it. Finds his man over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears down by 7. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Williams to throw. Complete right side. Burton has it. Gets it to the 15. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears cut it to a point late in this one. In the 11th hour, now a point after try to tie this game.
That will tie the game. 28 all. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. From his own end zone, here we go. This makes it up to the 25.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the fourth quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that third phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
8 yards on the pickup.
Another carry for it. He stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. Looking to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. If you can do it.
This one loses yardage and loses possession. He's stopped behind the line. They're turning this over on downs. All set to go now from the 35. Back to throw. They set up the screen here to Swift. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The Giants using their first timeout as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Setting up to pass. Finds him over the middle. And they take him down right along the 30. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Here he is to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front That leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
On for the field goal. A 47-yard attempt.
A kick they needed, but it's no good as it sails too far right. And they do not break the tie here in the fourth.
Well, they got the chance to kick a potential game winner, Kate, and that's all that kicker wanted, the chance. Unfortunately, he didn't make it. And all he can hope now, tie game late here, is that his counterpart across the way, warming up in that kicking net, if he doesn't get the chance to end it himself.
He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. That holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Here he is to throw. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! And the Bears take over with a chance to win this game.
The Bears take over first and 10 at the 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Now the inside handoff to Swift. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
We'll look to throw it. Completed over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. The Bears decide to call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
First down, here's Swift. Going in there full steam ahead, but ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. Here's Swift on 2nd down. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's 3rd down. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. So everything rests on the foot of Cairo Santos. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. It's from 35 yards away. This is off the left upright and in. It's good! And they've taken back the lead. So Soldier Field sees another win for the Bears. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it.